everyone, welcome back. I'm James, and we are incredibly excited today.
I'm Anna. This feels special because we're starting a new chapter.
That's right, we're officially continuing our world tour.
A journey across 90 countries, exploring how people live, eat, and communicate.
Our goal is simple, to show you real English, used in real life.
Not from textbooks, but from streets, cafes, markets, and conversation.
If you enjoy learning English this way, please like this video. It really supports us.
And helps this series reach more learners.
And if you know someone who wants to improve their English,
Sharing this with them can really help.
after the Netherlands, our next stop is France.
And not just anywhere. We're in Paris. We're going to see famous places,
Try local food and experience daily life here.
This is day 1 in Paris.
And we're ready to explore.
There it is. The Eiffel Tower.
Oh, wow. Seeing it in real life is completely different.
It's much bigger than I imagined.
And there are people from everywhere.
Everyone is stopping, looking up, photos.
I heard that when it was first built, many people hated it.
Really? That's hard to believe now.
Yes, some thought it ruined the city.
And now it's the symbol of Paris.
It shows how opinions change over time.
Standing here feels surreal.
You realize how much history this place has seen.
It's not just a tourist spot.
It's part of the city's identity.
I'm glad this is one of our first stops.
Me too. It sets the mood for Paris. Okay. I smell something amazing.
That means we're inside a bakery.
Paris bakeries are everywhere.
And they all look dangerous.
Croissants in the window look perfect.
Golden, flaky, and fresh.
People here buy bread every day.
That feels very different from many countries.
Food is part of daily life here, not just fuel.
Let's try one.
Wow.
That crunch. And it's so soft inside.
Loam. Simple ingredients, but incredible taste.
I didn't expect a croissant to be this good.
This explains why French bakeries are famous worldwide.
Eating like this makes you slow down.
And enjoy the moment.
Food really tells you a lot about a culture. Okay, I think we ate enough.
Yeah, a little too many croissants.
So what do people do in Paris after eating?
They walk.
Sounds like a good idea.
Let's walk it off.
Amazing. Walking along the Seine feels so peaceful.
Yes, the city feels calmer here.
People are sitting, talking, reading books.
Some are just watching the water.
It feels romantic, but also very real.
Paris doesn't rush you.
It invites you to slow down.
I like how life feels balanced here.
Busy streets, but quiet moments too.
I could walk here for hours.
Same. It makes you think.
Idiocy. About life, travel, everything.
I understand why so many artists loved this city.
It inspires you without trying.
This might be my favorite part of Paris so far.
Walking here really clears your mind.
Yeah, it makes you think.
And when you think about Paris,
You think about art.
exactly,
So where do we go next?
the Louvre. Let's go. Wow, this place is huge. I didn't expect it to be this big.
Me neither. It feels more like a palace than a museum.
Well, you're right. The building itself looks very historic.
And at the same time, the glass pyramid looks very modern.
I like that contrast. Old and new in one place.
Yes, it's very Parisian.
The Louvre is one of the most famous museums in the world, right?
Exactly. People travel from all over the world to come here.
I see so many visitors. Everyone is taking photos.
Yes, but it doesn't feel too noisy. It feels respectful.
The Louvre is home to many famous artworks.
Including the Mona Lisa.
Even though it's small, everyone wants to see it.
That's true. It's one of the most famous paintings in history.
Even standing outside, this place feels special.
I agree. You can really feel the art and history around you.
The year. It makes you want to slow down and look closely.
Yes, art here is not rushed.
I think places like this show the cultural side of Paris.
Definitely. Art is a big part of daily life here.
Paris truly feels like a city of culture.
And the Louvre is at the heart of it.
So today, we explored Paris together.
We saw famous places, culture, and daily life.
And we did it all through real conversations.
That's how you learn real, natural English.
But this is only one stop on our journey.
We're traveling to many different countries and cities.
New streets, new food, and new cultures.
And new ways people live and speak English.
If you enjoy learning English this way, please follow us.
And leave a comment below.
Tell us where you want us to go next.
Join us on the next adventure.
See you soon.
Bye for now.